Hi, welcome to Sidebeat Music on Actors Entertainment. I'm your host, Pepper J. Today's episode features a young man that John Michael Ferrari and I met at Larry Beaird Studio in Nashville, Tennessee. We met at a publisher session. It's where you pitch songs that you recorded at Larry Beaird Studio. And this young man pitched a song that had me in tears, had everyone in the room in tears, and I thought his song was beautiful. So I wanted to share it and him with you today. Please welcome to Sidebeat Music, Larry Fears. How long have you been a songwriter?
I've been writing songs, making up silly songs all my life since I was a kid. But seriously, I guess the last 2 years, songs have kind of come to me. Some I've actually heard in dreams, so I woke up in the middle of the night and wrote down what I heard, tried to voice record it on my iPhone. Sometimes it's aggravating because you just want to sleep, but when inspiration comes, I guess you have to be ready. So I thought maybe there's something to that, so I started recording these songs and see what happens.
Is Baby Boy the first song that you've ever written?
Baby Boy isn't the first song that I've wrote, but it's the first one that I've had, fully produced professionally, the whole nine works. And I've wrote another song, also had it copyrighted, called Hear What I Say, but it's not been produced. But this would be the first fully written song, yes.
What was your experience that caused you to write Baby Boy?
I wrote Baby Boy right after, maybe a year or two after my first son was born. He's 4 now, so about 2 years ago I started on it. And it was just little pieces. I didn't really think anything about it. But just being a new father, never realizing how much you could love another person, other than my spouse that I married. But, I always heard, once you have kids, it changes everything, and it really does. And just that experience, I would strum the guitar and sing to the kids. We got another one that they're 2 years apart, so we got 4 and 2. And I would just make up stuff, sing them to sleep, and Baby Boy just kind of came out of that.
How was your experience recording at Larry Beaird Studio? We loved it there.
Beard Music Group, they were great. That was the first time, I've reached out to any studio. They worked with me, 5-star, They had all the instruments and the professionals there to do that part, to piece it all together. The sound engineer, Rob, is who I worked with. He did a wonderful job, and I couldn't be more thankful.
Larry, so what is your songwriting method? Do you write the lyrics first or the music first, or how does it go?
A songwriting method, typically I'll hear a melody in my head first. Sometimes I'll get lyrics. It could be either way. Like I said before, sometimes I'll hear it in my sleep. I don't know how to write like notes, like musical pieces, but like one time I heard a full orchestra just playing the most beautiful sound. I wish I knew how to put that down. But if it's in my sleep, sometimes I'll hear the lyrics and song. If it's just music, there's not really much I can do with it, at least, when I'm asleep. But if there is lyrics and a melody with words, I can record that. But I'd say probably 60-70% of the time is just going down the road in silence. I like to ride in silence, and just thoughts will come to my mind, and sometimes I'll just put a melody to it. And that's probably where most inspiration comes, is in the car.
Have you ever written with someone else?
I've never written with another songwriter. There's several that that are professionals that I would love to get a chance to work with. Definitely not opposed to working with somebody. I've got so many songs started that I wish I had a partner that could kind of fill in the missing pieces. That'd be great.
Where would people connect with you? Facebook, Twitter, Instagram?
You can find me on Facebook at Lowery B Fears. Lowery is Lowery, B is in boy, Fears is Fears. And you can also find me on LinkedIn under Larry Fears.
And now, Let's take a listen to Baby Boy by Lowery B Fears as recorded in Larry Beaird Studio, Nashville.
I never knew I could love another man till I met my baby boy and I held his sweet hand. Now toys are on the floor. I stepped on one last night. My knees hit the floor and I tucked him in tight. Daddy loves you and Mama too. You just turned 16. Ain't that something? To finally get your license and drive. But I worry about you every day through till you get home safe at night. I never knew I could love another man till I met my baby boy and I held his sweet hand. Now clothes are on the floor. I stepped on some last night. My knees hit the floor and I turned out his light. Daddy loves you and Mama too. Now you're all grown with a family of your own. I'd be a fool if I didn't say that I'm proud of you, son, for all that you've done. I hope you love your child the same. I never knew I could love another man till I met my grandson and I held his sweet hand. Now toys are on the floor. I stepped on one last night. My knees hit the floor and I tucked him in tight.